welcome everyone. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I want to say thank you guys too for all of your thumbs up, all of your subscribes, and definitely your comments. I love hearing from you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with this read. So we'll do the numbers and we'll do the letters again to begin with. Allow your spirit guides to step forward, just sort of in case there's a special message they need to deliver and they want you to know that this is for you. We're going to grab a few here. What do we got? 33, 24, February, and June. Oh, and we had two that didn't want to come with the pile. Oh my goodness, we got lots of months today. October, and we have August as well. Okay, I'm being told the word letters, which means I need to move on to the letters now and bring some of those forward. That's a lot of months to come forward. So these might have special meaning for you. I don't know if they're birthdays or dates of very significant things in your life. You're going to know for sure. We got S, we got J, and we had some come sideways. So we have Z, O, U, oh my goodness, I got to overlap these, F, I. This is a whole lot of letters. Oh my goodness. This is looking like a bit of a jumble, isn't it, guys? Sorry. Let's see what else we got. L, and I'm going to have to just plunk some to the side. So we have Q and R as well, just so you guys know, so you can have sort of a quick peek at everything that's going on there. And I am going to grab our tarot cards, and we're going to go ahead and get going. We'll let a message step forward. I wasn't expecting that many letters. I wonder what that's all about. You guys know, whoever that's meant for, you'll know that's a hell of a lot of letters. Let's see what we got. Adjacent possibilities. Community. Ooh, gross. Okay. So we're dealing with the Magician and the Mirror. This dirty wizard character. I don't like when he pops out. He's usually a jerk off. Somebody who you're dealing with who's not a very nice person. I feel like this is somebody who likes to keep you in the state of anxiety. So this is somebody who, I don't know if they like threaten to cheat, or, because I do feel like this has to do with some kind of infidelity, and I don't know if they're actually serious with following through with it, or if it's just a way of messing with you and keeping you in this anxious state. The sacral chakra, contract. Door to spirit. Interesting. Your intuition's going off. That might be what this entire situation is. That your intuition is telling you something is going on. Somebody might possibly be breaking a contract with you. The heart chakra, that fourth chakra, is all about love. It's about relationships. The second chakra is the sacral chakra. It definitely speaks to your emotions, desires, creativity. I feel like your emotions are kind of all over the place on this one, and it does have to do with your heart. It has to do with love. It has to do with somebody that you're dealing with. And you are worried that they are moving away from you towards a different energy. And that they're a bit of a player. Whether they're stepping out on you or not, what I see in the cards is whoever this person is, they sort of like to manipulate. They like to manipulate. They like to present things a certain way. So whether they're acting on it or not, it's like they're still treating you in a way it's like you don't deserve. You don't deserve to have this kind of heartache. And I feel like your intuition's going off. Like something's wrong. This person's always on their phone, or they're working late, or just something's hinky. Something's hinky. A door to romance. Patience. Garden gate. Storm warning. I tell you too, guys, like, garden in the gate. It's like the grass is always greener on the other side. I have this distinct impression that like when the two of you guys met, it might have just been as co-workers or acquaintances or as friends or something, because they were in another romance at the time. I do feel like they stepped away from a romance to come to you. I also get this storm warning tells me repetition of the past. So like if they're willing to step away from somebody to go to somebody else or to go to you, then there's a chance that they can do the same thing to you to go to somebody else. We're going to grab a few more. I don't even like saying that because I know it's not very nice. The world, door to value. Door to value. I'm going to grab 2 more here. We actually had 3 step forward, deceit, yin and yang. This is just not a nice person to be dealing with. This person doesn't mind lying to others. This person doesn't mind breaking hearts. I feel like this person doesn't mind throwing around words like love and soulmate, even though they don't mean it. There's somebody who's like always looking at different options. They're like flaky. Like you can't really set down roots with them because they don't have that tendency towards stability. They might pretend like they do or say that they do, but they actually don't on the inside. This is somebody who's sort of looking at, where do I go next? What looks best to me? What option looks best? I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. We have the thinking man as well. So I feel like somebody's in that like thinking energy. This is not just the anxiety that's been kicked up. I feel like there is thinking energy and like, what should I do and where should I go? Ooh, I'm actually being told to take a different tarot deck, so I'll set those ones aside. We're gonna use these guys. So what do we got going on here, tarot? What do we need to know about this situation? I had a whole bunch that flipped out. Whoa. These ones really want to speak. So let's see what we got. 6 of Wands. There's that 3 of Cups. That reminds me of that community card, guys. And Chariot. Yeah, somebody's trying to figure out whether to walk away. Somebody is trying to figure out what their partner's true intentions are. Is this something I should walk away from? 9 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody needs to recognize their worth. Like, you deserve to be treated better than how this person is treating you. Like, there's no need to have to settle for what this person is willing to offer, because you deserve to have better. And better will be out there and you will find it. I feel like it's just like, do I step away from this? Because this is obviously someone who you had your heart invested in. Justice. 10 of Wands. I do feel like there's worry about how it would go to separate from this person. I don't know if your finances are connected or you're living together, but I do feel like there's other implications and other worries that are sort of within all of this as well. I'm going to grab a few more. Empress. But I do feel like you are someone who is coming into your Empress energy. So this doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you are a woman. You might be a man too. The Empress energy is all about self-love, self-worth, healing, intuition, being able to sort of rebuild and find that stability and that confidence and be comfortable in your own skin. So it's like being able to recognize that you're better than how this person is treating you, that you deserve better than that. You don't need to sit in their shadow. You don't need to be breadcrumbed. Like, you deserve a loving partner with an even give and take. You know, you don't deserve to sit here and have that anxiety, right? Like that wondering, is this person going to be unfaithful to me? Is this person deceiving me? Is this person treating me like I'm an option and telling me what I want to hear? And I feel like this is the Star card. This is the clarity. Is like, I deserve better. I deserve better than this, and I will not settle for what this person is peddling. Like, 4 of Pentacles, because this other person is holding back. They are holding back. Oh, 5 of Pentacles, that like out in the cold feeling. I feel like this is a big part of their shtick. They don't just do this. Like, this isn't just something they've done with you. They've done this in their relationships in the past. They'll do it in their relationships in the future. This is just somebody who likes to keep their options open. So they always treat whoever they're with like this. They keep whoever they're with kind of in this state of anxiety, because it keeps that person insecure enough to stick around and put up with their crap. And it's like if you kicked them to the curb, they would just go do it to someone else. Before you showed up, they were doing it to the person that they were with. This is just their shtick. It's what they do. And I just see you as this 9 of Pentacles, this Empress energy. You just deserve better than this. You deserve more. You deserve like that yin and yang, that even give and take, that soulmate and that balance. Not whatever crap this person is trying to make you settle for. This King of Wands, this person's in a player energy. So yes, it's coming forward as a king, but it doesn't necessarily mean this is a man. This might be a woman too, but that masculine energy is coming forward, so it's more aggressive. This person is more aggressively looking at different options. This person isn't sort of like a sit back, quiet kind of person. This person's a little bit more out there and taking action. But definitely that's what I feel in this King of Wands. This person is like a player. They're a player energy. Queen of Cups. See, and there's the breadcrumb card. And they do use it for that. They do use emotions to breadcrumb you, to try and keep you where you're at, to try and keep you as an option. And it's like, you deserve better than that. And I see that in all of these cards, that realizing that you're too good for that, that you deserve better, being able to speak that truth to whoever this person is and take your power back. I even see in the High Priestess that door to spirit, like your intuition, because I feel like you already know. You already know what you need to do. You've already on some level made a decision. You're just having trouble actioning it because it's like, it makes it real, right? It makes it real. We're going to grab a few more here. King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles and where does he sit? King of Pentacles. Yes, King of Pentacles is our same player energy. So he doesn't deal in emotions. Still, he's not coming forward as somebody who's genuine or someone who's an emotion. It's like somebody who has ulterior motives, somebody who's focused on their self and their ego and their greed to get whatever they want. It's somebody who will juggle others to be able to obtain what they want. And they keep people in this Eight of Swords way of being. The Seven of Wands represents blocking. Blocking, setting boundaries, taking your power back. Absolutely, it's time for a fresh start. It's time for a fresh start. Four of Wands, Four of Swords. I feel like it's time for a fresh start. That's what tarot is telling me. If you want sort of this energy that comes with the Two of Cups in a relationship, which is a deep emotional connection, it is more of that even give and take and that balance. It's like having to ask for it, having to establish that this is what you want and you will not settle for less. So if they're going to rise to the occasion and give that to you, that's one thing. Or if they're not, then they need to step out of the way so that the right person can come in who can give that to you. I feel like this is about setting boundaries and taking power back to be able to get what you want in life and what you deserve too. Six of Swords. I see moving on. And even in these cards, I see moving on. I see fresh start. I see healing. I see finding strength and finding power. Oh, you know what? And this might be something that you've already dealt with in the past. You know, I was pulling all those cards forward thinking this is something that's going on right now. This might be something that you've already moved away from because this Page of Swords tells me that somebody's spying and somebody's keeping an eye. So this might be our little buddy from the past, our player who's keeping an eye on your progress and moving forward and moving on, finding blessings, finding your own self-worth, you know, learning those hard lessons that you don't have to settle for crap and that you can find something better in life. You can set those boundaries. You can set those expectations to how you deserve to be treated and not settle for any less. I don't think they like it though. I just keep looking at that Page of Swords. Whoever that person is, they don't like being told. You know, they don't like it when someone's like, you're being a jerk. Get out of here. I'm not settling for you. They don't freaking like that. They do not like that. And they haven't let go of you yet either. Whoever this person is, it's like they're still watching. Knight of Cups. No, they're going to come back and they're going to offer whatever it was that you set those boundaries and you asked for. If this was marriage, because we did have the Four of Wands, this might have been, I want an actual commitment if you're going to stick around. And they went, nah, 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 and it kind of came to an end. They're going to come back and they're going to offer that. I'm ready for a commitment. But we have the Seven of Swords there. So there's a very good chance that this is not a true offering. This is a lie. This is a breadcrumb to get you back. Three of Wands. I don't know. I see you moving on in that Three of Wands, in the Page of Cups. I do get a positive vibe off of the Page of Cups too. Feel like it might be what you're moving towards. I don't feel like it's manifested yet, but I do feel like it's positive. And I do feel like it's true friendship, and it might be a romance that starts as a friendship. But I do feel it's what waits for you in your future. It's like just what you were asking for, being able to set down those boundaries for yourself, being able to leave toxicity behind, having the bravery and the courage to establish that and to move forward, to work on yourself, your self-confidence, learning your self-worth, moving towards blessings. I do feel like this is one of the blessings that's coming. That Nine of Cups. It's funny, even in that Nine of Cups, I feel like celebration. I feel like celebration. I also feel like validation or vindication too. It's when this person comes along, this good person who you're meant to be with, this positive one that might start as a friendship and bloom into something more. It's like being grateful that you set those boundaries and you set those expectations and you didn't settle for less, because it made that space for whoever this card represents to come forward into your life. You know, kicking the toxicity out, because this toxicity had no right to be in your life. They didn't earn their place there. They didn't earn their place to come in. They didn't earn their place to stay. And being able to give them the boot made space for somebody who really did. See, we got Queen of Wands. You're attracting attention. You are definitely attracting attention. And this, see, the Nine of Swords gets pulled back to the Page of Swords. It says whoever you're dealing with in the past, I feel like the anxiety card flipped. You know, I feel like when you guys were in a relationship, they tried to keep you in anxiety. Now that you're more powerful than that and you've stepped away from it, I feel like they're heavy in anxiety. Like they are worried that you're going to move on. They're worried that you're going to go marry somebody else. They're worried that you're going to find happiness and success. And they're going to be kind of like left out in the cold or left behind. But it was, let's face it, right? It's a choice that they made. If they would have just treated you the way that they deserved, they would have had a chance at happiness with you. It is because of their behavior that you had to do what you had to do to be able to look after yourself, right? The world. See, I think like your world is coming together. Absolutely, your world is coming together. As step by step, things are getting better. Somebody new and somebody positive is waiting to come forward into your future. And you are attracting attention, and now they're the ones who are in this Nine of Swords. They're the ones who are in this anxiety. They're the ones who are wishing they didn't have sort of this death card and having this chapter come to an end. I'm gonna grab a few more. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're regretting the past. They're regretting the past that you guys aren't together anymore. I wonder how many times this person steps forward, because I feel like they're like a dog with a bone over here. The Emperor and the King of Swords. No, see, like you are not willing to settle anymore. You're not willing to settle for a page. You're not willing to settle for a knight. You're not willing to settle for a queen, a king. You want an emperor. That's the space that you're making in your life, and that is who this Page of Cups is, who steps forward. I don't know when they're going to step forward, but they will step forward into your life. That Emperor, like I said, and it starts with friendship. I see that I'm being told the word friendship or friend. So it starts with sort of that level of things, and then it can progress and it can bloom. Even in the King of Swords, I feel their energy being pissed off. That person from the past being pissed off, watching you move on, watching you move forward, watching you have a fresh start and finding abundance, choosing somebody else over them. I don't think that ever happens to them. I think they usually always manipulate and orchestrate things so that they always have the upper hand. So they're not used to this. The Fool card. That Fool card. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you just got tired of their crap. You got tired of the chaos. You got tired of the drama. You got tired of the anxiety, of the fighting, all the garbage. And I feel like you put a lot of time into this. Like hoping this person would come around, hoping this person would realize your worth, hoping they would get their shit together. But this person was never a Knight of Pentacles. They were never that steady Eddie. They were never that genuine. They were never that sort of coming with true intentions and looking to slowly build. They were just the opposite. They were just the opposite, and they were manipulative, and they sort of kept you at arm's length. But you were like this Knight of Pentacles. You were patient. You were steady. You were willing to put the time and the effort in. You took a leap of faith on them. And it's like they never returned that. They never returned that for you. They never did their half of the work. Let's see what we got. I got a few more here. I almost feel in that Queen of Swords. I don't always get a negative vibe off of her. I get a very positive vibe off of her this time. And I feel like she's kind of being like, come on, come at me. Like you want to try and come back. Like, I'm just going to confront you with everything that happened in the past. I'm going to call bullshit on whatever you're trying to tell me. Because when this person does come back, if they've already tried, because this might have already happened too, because I feel like at first I thought we were going through the one thing, but now I feel like we've progressed. And so this is someone from the past who's watching you move forward and move on and build a new future. I feel like they're going to try and come back, and you're just like, go for it. Go for it. You're not going to pull the wool over my eyes this time. I'm going to hammer you down with the truth and everything that happened in the past. You can't hide it in the shadows. You can't pretend like it didn't happen. Like, just go ahead, because I'm being true to myself now, and I'm going to call you out on all of your crap. That's what I see in that Queen of Swords in your energy. The Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah, see, even after this ended, even after it came to a tower, they're still watching. They're still watching. That Eight of Wands represents communication, that page coming forward. So this is our same one from the past, bringing false offerings. Bringing false offerings, trying the manipulation again. Trying the manipulation to get you back under control, but you're too smart for that now. You've already moved away from that. You've moved out of their reach, beyond their grasp. You've evolved and you've healed. See? Four of Cups, you couldn't give a shit. Whatever they gotta say, you don't care. You don't care about whatever it is. We're gonna grab a few more because I want to know more about that Emperor coming in your future. See, Tarot, can you tell me? The Magician. Ah, okay. The Magician. I see something's in the works already. Just because of the choices that you've made and stepping away from a toxic energy and finding that self-worth and sort of deciding you're not going to settle for less, you've actually started the ball rolling that will cross your path with this Emperor. It's sort of like every little choice that you make, every step you take, wherever you go during the day is all part of a path that you're following that will eventually cross with this person. It's like all these circumstances coming into play, the Ace of Swords. Being true to yourself is what gets you that abundance with a new person. The Hermit card. Temperance and Karma. Right now you might be alone. I don't think you've met them yet. I think they're still in their future. I think right now you're doing this me time. You're enjoying this me time. You're finding balance for yourself. I see you even in this Temperance angel and finding that inner peace. That's what it feels like. That's the emotion that's coming off of the card. It's like this inner peace and this calm and this cool. And that's what you're finding in your life. And you're doing all of the shadow work for yourself. And that brings us to the Karma card. And this is like putting in that good karma, setting the stage so that you can cross paths with your Emperor and you'll be ready to accept this person into your life. We have the Nine of Wands too. Yeah, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries, learning lessons from the past, that you don't have to settle for less anymore, that you can have your Emperor. You deserve to have your Emperor. And this person from your past, this player from your past, can just go cry themselves to sleep. It's not somebody who will build a legacy with. It's somebody who will falsely promise a legacy. That's not where your legacy lies, and you see that now. You see that your legacy is much bigger than this person. And it involves somebody who is on your level. And somebody who's on the up and up. Five of Swords. I feel like you did learn valuable lessons from all of this, though, in being able to sort of set your expectations and not settle for less from anybody, because I don't think you're ever going to do that again. When this Emperor comes to, I think you're going to speak your truth and you're going to be true to yourself, and this is something that they're going to appreciate because they are somebody who wants to build and have long-term stability as well. They don't want a fly-by-night person any more than you do. So this is something that for them is going to be like a, ooh, I think I found somebody I can build with. It's somebody who's finally true and wants to build with me as well. So you are going to find a counterpart. You are going to find like that yin and yang when this Emperor shows up in your life. And like I said, by doing what you've done, you've set events in motion. You've set your wheel turning. in a way that will lead you to that person. So have faith. When divine timing comes into play, when the time is right, you will cross paths with your Emperor. And like I said, I could feel it in that Page of Cups card. It's like it starts as a friendship. That's how it starts. That's how it presents itself. But there's more there and more develops because the two of you are very well matched. And this other person can just keep watching and regretting from the side because they made their own bed. They can lay in it. We're going to grab an energy card here. I'm going to grab one of these guys. I haven't pulled one of these guys in a while. I'm getting pulled to it. Give me an energy card, please. We had two pop out. So healing is happening. Awesome. And that is what you're going through right now. Held, sureness, unseen help, support, community. Definitely, this is part of this Magician card. And that by being able to find the strength to move in a healing way and to do what was right for you. It's like you've set everything in motion. You're like that Magician card. You're the one who's manifesting this new chapter of your life. Whether you realize that you've set yourself on the path to meeting your soulmate or not, you actually have by your choices. And when the time is right, this person will step forward into your life. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps these messages to get out there. Have a great day, everyone.